Hey everybody, it's Drac and Tony Spermicelli coming at you live from the Magic City with the Drac and Tony Spermicelli morning show. Yeehaw!
Yeah, boy!
We got, what you got for us today? You got some Florida Man
Yeah,
stuff?
it looks like I got a little something here.
FBO. No, wait, that's not how you get it. HBO.
Wait.
A UFO.
UAV. Wait. UCD.
TTFN.
Unidentified Chinese drone.
UCCPD.
Yeah.
We got Bitcoin. We're going to look at Bitcoin and Robinhood investment app, and not this thing. No, I'm not looking at that. The morning show with Drac and Tony Spermicelli. Here we are. Ghost Malone is here. Drew's Green and Eddie Elvira. And I've got cowboy money.
Silver.
It's still, yeah, I got more of the silver buffaloes I was telling you about.
He got silver in his boots.
And Tony was sitting here going, "Hey, you feel comfortable just touching them like that, and it's just decrease the values?" No, man, it's just silver is silver. It's the price of silver. That's the great thing about these is they're not actually currency coins. There's no year on them or anything. I mean, it doesn't increase the value, but then again, I also don't pay the collectible value for them. They're just a fun way to have an ounce of silver, and so it's in the shape of a coin, and it's got an Indian minted in the one side, a buffalo on the other.
Yeah.
So it's a replica of the 2001 Buffalo dollar.
In layman's terms, when you buy that at $25 an ounce, I'm just using, and it goes up $1, it's now worth $26.
Right.
Now.
But it's never worth anything on collectible value. Whereas
Right.
on the other hand, let me show you the Buffalo dollar, 2001 Buffalo silver dollar. This Amex company right here. See if it says rounds. I'll put this over here where you guys can see. If it says rounds, like right there, it says rounds.
Yeah.
These people probably can't read that. If it says rounds, it's probably not. Well, it's not probably. It's most definitely not $1. It's just an ounce of silver. This one is gold. It's 2,000, but that is because it's gold, not because it's a buffalo.
Right.
The American silver buffalo dollar. I'm trying to find something on here. Shopping that shows what it actually goes for. All of these are replicas that it's showing. I know that because the actual 2001, let's see, 2001p Buffalo Silver common proof, American Heritage. This one here is certified MS70. I'll show you this one.
Yeah.
But that's not $1, I think. That's, what is this? Commemorative dollar. Okay, that's it.
It's commemorative.
Yeah,
it's
so
got the D stamping on it.
It's MS70, but it's not PF70. So we could find one that's worth more than this, but this one's, the price they're asking is $310. I guess I could search for PF70. Dang it. PF. What the freak is wrong with the space bar? 70. There, I'll go PF70. There we go. Look. This one here. PF's a coin. 2001p Buffalo Silver. This is the one. and it's PF 70.
Wow, man.
That means it's got the extra shiny finish because they mint it twice. It's perfect. That's why it says 70. And the asking price is $895. So
yeah,
that is the collectible value of a coin. That's not what this is. This doesn't have the date. It doesn't have a mint marking, anything like that. It doesn't say $1 on it. It says 1 ounce, 0.999 fine silver. It's a replica. It's not $1. It's worth more than $1 though. Neither of these are go for $1. But that right there, they only made that $1 for 1 year, and these are the replicas of that. So, like I said, a fun way to keep silver in the form of these replica buffalo dollars. But yeah, I think that's the most I've seen for a piece of silver. There's probably some, I mean, for a recent, it's 2001. There's some silver dollars that are worth more. Let me go ahead and close those down. My portfolio, I want to look at Bitcoin today. Bitcoin and Dogecoin seem to have these are them right here. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, they seem to be deviating a little bit. They usually right on with each other. Bitcoin's going up. Oh, it's back up at 35. It was down at 33,000 the other day. I can show you this. It's trending up. I could have made some money if I had hopped on it this morning. But I've got my money in a real estate ETF. But Bitcoin looks like it's coming back up. And if you look at what happened over the last month, you see it was, oh, this isn't when it was at the top even. It was at, yeah, it was. This was when it was trading at around close to 60,000. So if you had a lot of money in Bitcoin, earlier this, or the middle of last month, or earlier, then you lost a lot of money because it came down like $20,000, $25,000 in value. But people are still trading in this area, and if you bought in here when it was 31,000, 32,000, now it's back up to 35,000 per Bitcoin per share. So it's on the uptick if you want to take advantage of that. I use the Robinhood investment app. And as always, you never know what it's going to do. I'm not saying it's going to keep going up. I'm saying it looks like it's going up. Okay. Is it? I thought you said it was clear. I said it looked clear. Well, how's it look now? It looks clear.
It's still kind of clear, but
it still looks kind of clear.
Get experience.
This is what I'm working on right now, and every morning it takes a dump. This is the iShares Dow Jones U.S. Real Estate Exchange Traded Fund, and I'm like, I saw this. I'm like, real estate. This is a fund that trades in real estate investments, and I know real estate is going through the roof right now because real estate goes up when the dollar's going down. Real estate, I mean, every once in a while, like the housing crash, the value of real estate went down, but it's back up now. When was the housing crash? 2008? 12, 13 years.
Yeah.
12, 13 years, and now housing prices are soaring again. So you'll always get your money back. And all right, so this is what somebody, this lady, I keep wanting to say girl because we went to high school with her. But this lady that's in real estate and investing and everything that we went to school with, she tells me, you don't got to worry about the price going down. She says, because when the price of your properties go down that you're holding as a investment properties, when the price of that goes down, the price of rents that you're charging goes up. Home value prices go down, rents go up. I don't know why that is, but I guess you're able to raise the rents because the costs are going up. But then when the property value goes back up, your rent's higher, and it keeps pushing up. You make money here, you make money there, you make money here.
I like turtles.
Ghost Malone, what's happening? So, but instead of doing all that crazy stuff, I just put $200 into an exchange-traded fund on Robinhood. And this is what it's been doing over the last week. I've had it in since last Thursday or Friday or something. I took it out over the weekend to trade in some Bitcoin over the weekend, but then I put it back in Monday, and I've made a few dollars. I put in $200 and I have $203.56 right now, so it doesn't seem like a lot. That's because I'm not trading with a lot of money. But if you had put $2,000 in there, obviously it would be $30,000, $20,000, it'd be $300. But it's so it dropped down a little bit this morning, but then it's real estate. It's gonna go up. I'm sure of it. Don't quote me on that.
It will go up.
It's literally going up, but you can't be sure. I'm just being literal. It's going up. I didn't say it's going to go up or keep going up. I said it's literally going up right now. Microsoft never did what I expected. I'm like, they released DLC and then it took a shit.
It always takes a shit just before.
There, here's June 8th. Oh, it did go up some. Between the 3rd, it went up. So, yeah, I would have made. Well, what did it go up from? It went from 243 up to 253. So it went up $10. But it didn't start to soar like I expected. This back here, where was it? I was like, okay, they're dropping the new DLC, and then, but then on the 3rd, for some reason, it jumped up, and then by the 8th, it didn't do anything on the 8th either. So I don't know what's going on. I think it's possible that Bethesda is such a small portion of Microsoft that if it did have a spike in sales, we just didn't see it. So yeah, that either that or just Elder Scrolls Online isn't that popular as I thought it was. It's the kind of game that I like, and I'm not your representation of the masses. I'm an oddball, so maybe I should stop investing in things that I like and invest in things that other people like, even though I don't like them.
Where's the silver?
Snakes
John?
and sparklers.
Snakes and sparklers.
Snakes and sparklers. They're the only ones that I like.
Yeah. I love snakes and
last night's Red Dead stream. Let's see what I'm missing over here.
So, I was thinking.
I've been looking at mattresses online.
The ones that come in a box?
No, a sofa.
I have no idea what that was.
Yeah.
Mattress commercial.
Hello there.
What was that? Hello there? Is this Black Knight? How did I get on somebody else's screen?
I've been looking at mattresses online.
The ones that come in a box?
No, a sofa.
Oh, I thought I was clicking here, but I clicked on that thing that goes to the next video. There's Drac Jr.
Hey.
And somebody in the chat was like, "You have a son?" I said, "Yes, I figured out how." And Dungeons and Dragons. and
I did.
And then Larry was going, showing us his Pokemon cards, and he's like, "I got 2 V cards." I'm like, "You can't have 2 V cards." I don't even know. What do you mean I can't have 2 V cards? It's just not possible. You can't have 2 V cards. So, yeah, Drac Jr. was on the show. Oh, you guys can't see him. He's behind me there. Let me go back to the main. There, you guys can see Drac Jr. there. He has his Pikachu. He was up late. I couldn't sleep. How's the Tesla thing going, Drac? Tesla. Yeah, I pulled my money out of Tesla. But since you're curious, let's take a look at Tesla. I only have like 2 pennies in Bitcoin right now. I still got my original $20 in Dogecoin. Just as an experiment. It was up over $20 at one point. I should have sold it then.
Yeah.
What did I just do? Alright, Microsoft. Let's see. Tesla. Let's see what Tesla's been doing. Over the last week, it started around 592, ended around 601. So it went up $9 over the month. It took a dump back in May. This is when I was buying Tesla. It was going up, but then, you know, I got my money out, I think, before it. Yeah, I did, because check it out. That's June 1st. That's when I put my money into Microsoft. So I sold my Tesla, I put it into Microsoft, and luckily, because then Tesla took a dump, but now Tesla's going back up. So I was up around $625, and then it took a dump down to $572. It went down like 27. More than that. $50 drop, $55. Yeah, Tesla took a dump. But that was just coincidence. I was just like, I think Microsoft's gonna make a move, but Tesla lost more than Microsoft did. So, and I got my money out of Microsoft before it tanked too much, and I put it in the exchange traded fund, real estate exchange traded fund. This one right here.
Honey, where's my super suit?
Rachel, what's going on?
It's in the closet.
So then I took my $200 out of Microsoft, and I put it in iShares Dow Jones Real Estate ETF. This is all on Robinhood. I'm doing this on Robinhood. And back to my portfolio. So my portfolio is doing good. So you check this out. Over the last month, my portfolio has been trending upwards. It's a matter of a few dollars, but I made some bad decisions when I first started. Wasn't quite sure what I was doing.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a pool man.
I think this right here, this dump right here, was me trying to figure out how to trade Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it also had to do with the fact that I'm still holding the $20 I put into Dogecoin. It went down around this area or here, but it went down like $1 or so here, and then it. So it's at 1561 now. Dang. So that's like $4.50 that I'm down, which is about. See, I'm at 279 total, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 50. So that's about half. That's about half of the loss I took is on Dogecoin. So yeah, I'd say I lost some of it on Bitcoin. I lost some of it on Microsoft, or a little bit here, a little bit there, but a good half of it is the fact that I'm still holding that those 47.61 shares of Dogecoin. But I'm thinking that cryptocurrency is going to come back. El Salvador is talking about making it Bitcoin legal currency there, and if that happens, not only is Bitcoin going to go through the roof, but all cryptocurrencies are going to. People are going to start investing in them more because they trust it a little better. One government in the world is all it takes to legitimize it as a legal currency, and then what do you call a snowball when it's going uphill?
Snowball going up.
It's not really the snowball effect because snowballs roll downhill.
Yeah,
It's like a, I don't know what you call it.
What's going on? Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So like there's birds on the ground.
Yes.
One of them flies up to the telephone wire. And then a few more follow, and then before you know it, a whole shit ton of them all fly up to the telephone wire.
That's right.
No, that's not how it works, because it's the other ones. They're on the wire. One of them flies down to start eating, and then a few more follow, and then a bunch of them fall down. When they fly up, one of them goes. They all take off to the sky. Rachel is going to live stream at 3, everybody.
All right.
You guys want to check out Rachel Sponsler's live stream at 3 o'clock. She said she's doing commentary. You doing commentary today at 3? What do we got? You find a story?
Actually, I wanted to make an announcement. You're gonna love this one.
You pregnant?
Yep. Countdown to the Great Florida Bigfoot Conference. July 10th
Oh, wait. Let me. Okay. Countdown to the Big Florida Bigfoot Conference. Great Florida Bigfoot Conference. Is this it?
Yep.
GatherUpEvents.com.
Yep, that's it.
That's not really an article, is it?
Oh no, they talk about it.
It's like a meetup though. It says GatherUpEvents.com.
Yeah. They give us something to talk about.
Okay.
There's
All right.
some
So
cool people in
this website, it's like it's a.
You like
I don't know. let me. You guys, why is Dracula laughing? Why is that so funny? This is the state seal of Florida.
Right.
There's usually Sacagawea.
Right.
No, I don't know what the Indian's name is that's on it, but there's a lady, an Indian lady with a basket of like flowers, and she's like putting flowers in the
replaced it with what we call them the skunk ape here in Florida.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Saw that. Great Florida Bigfoot Conference, Lakeland. Oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
Lakeland.
Yeah.
So I saw the state seal with Bigfoot on it, and it got me. So this GatherUpEvents.com is it's one of those event planning websites, like
Oh my god, you know this is
Meetup or
you
something.
teabagged me.
There's OG Chicha, the teabag taunt.
I feel dirty.
So Larry, I think for the first time, heard that, and he commented, "It's still going?" Countdown to the Great Florida Bigfoot Conference, 31 days. The Skunk Ape of Florida, Animal Planet.
Oh yeah.
There's an episode of Animal Planet.
Yeah,
Animal Planet
those guys got their own show.
Are they gonna?
They're gonna be there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start watching the show so I can tell them I watch it.
Cliff Brockman and James Bobo Fay.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, Bobo Fay. What up, Bobo?
Announcing the first annual Great Florida Bigfoot Conference on July 10th at 2021.
Honey, where's my super suit?
Tony Spermicelli. That was OG Chicha, everybody.
Right.
Featuring an all-star lineup of Bigfoot researchers, investigators, and authors ready to interact with fans. Sam and Dean are going to be there to discuss their experience.
Sam and Dean. From what show?
What show? I don't know.
Oh, you know the name.
I don't know
of
who
the show.
Sam and Dean are.
Yeah, you do.
The headlining this year's event are Cliff Barackman and James Obama.
Bobo Fay.
Cliff Barackman and James Bobo Fay. We are also very excited to have local experts, Stacy Brown, Robert Robinson. Is that Rob? No. That's Rob Robbins, I'm thinking.
Okay.
There's a local radio personality, Rob Robbins. That's not him. That's Robert Robinson.
Right.
It's not Rob Robbins. The David Sidotti, rounding out the event. The exhibitors will be set up all day with tons of related merchandise. Doors open at 9 a.m. Bleebity blobbity blobbity blee.
Right.
Okay.
So those guys are cryptozoologists. What's a cryptozoologist, Drac? What do they study?
Crypto animal coins.
Yeah.
The currency of the forest.
Currency of the forest. That's right. Bigfoot makes
Bigfoot
money.
keeps giving me pine cones and taking my bacon.
And then my apples. You beat me up for my beef jerky. Anyway.
Additional events are planned for the weekend to include a meet and greet dinner. Meet. Oh, they should go meet.
Yeah, like you're right.
Meet and greet dinner, Friday, July. I wonder how much that costs.
Oh, how much does it cost?
Two guys to have dinner and meet and greet with the Animal Planet guys.
Admission tickets, $20 to $50.
Is that all?
Vendor booths, $150. Sponsorship, $250.
It's gonna be like Bruce Campbell, $25 for an autograph.
Yeah, something like that. You know, because you're meeting famous people.
Limited availability and ticketed on a first-come basis. Email announcements. It's Isaac DeHart, everybody.
Let me tell you what, believe it or not, that event's going to be sold out.
Why are they having it in Lakeland?
They got I believe up in Lakeland, they have a Bigfoot museum up there. Yeah.
Is this going to be at the Bigfoot Museum?
No, I think that's separate if people want to go to the museum while it's there. But
Traveling into Florida, Lakeland is located just 42 miles east of the Tampa International Airport, 57 miles west of the Orlando International Airport. Right smack in the middle of Bigfoot country.
Smash the like button.
Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Oh,
yeah.
Wow, look. No, what is this? Is this my portfolio? You can tell from the fluctuations of my portfolio where it was that I started to figure out what I was doing, and I started to gain steadily at a 30-degree angle.
Throw me a freaking bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
I'm going to be watching my real estate ETF today because, as I said, it's been going up steadily over the last month. And it took a little bit of a turn back in April, but it's recovered since then. I wonder what happened with real estate in April, at the end of April and through the 12th of May. But since about the middle of May, it's been steadily going up, and before that it was going up steadily over the last 3 months. Over the last year, it's been increasing more dramatically, and over the last 5 years, this obviously February 21st, 2020, this was the COVID dump. So everything was going along good. It would drop down a little bit periodically, then recover, drop and recover, and then COVID, and then but that took about a year to get back to where it was from that, and it's steadily on the rise now. So if you had money in this ETF, or probably any real estate ETF at the time, you lost some, but you know it's real estate, you know it's not going anywhere.
Right.
They stole my house.
Oh man.
Right out from under my feet. It's back up to above where it was, so you guys are back in the game now. Somebody. So that's pretty much it. I did the bullion. We did the Bigfoot conference. We did Bitcoin. We looked at my stream from last night. Not in great detail, but
I did have an article that you might actually like. This is an article that relates to everybody.
all right. What is it called?
It's called "Man Left Bleeding After Reminding Florida Family of Mask Mandate." This is something that comes up all the time. Yeah.
Don't be telling people put on masks
Don't do it.
in Florida.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't do
it auto completed. This must be trending.
Yeah, well,
All right, this must be it, right? In Newsweek.com.
it is Newsweek, yeah. Yeah,
This is a warning to everybody. I am not. It's not a threat.
it's not threat.
I'm seriously concerned for your health. Do not come to Florida and tell people to put on masks.
Well, this one was a different type of. It was the other way around, but it was a Florida man who was told to put on his mask. He was in another place though. He was in Hawaii.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, because the way it is in Hawaii, it's different over there. So the man reminded him to put on his mask, and he throttled him.
So what? The Hawaiians beat this guy?
No, the Floridian man attacked the Hawaiian guy. I'm gonna do my voice, I'm gonna do my voice. You stupid howly! You put on your mask!
Put on your mask, you stupid Holly. You got beef, bro? What?
What? Yeah. All right. West Maui man said he was assaulted over the weekend and left bleeding after he informed a vacationing Florida family that they needed to wear masks in Hawaii.
West Maui man said he was assaulted. I ain't gonna wear no mask.
Yeah. Said he had been in line at a Panda Express on Saturday when a Florida family entered. Neither the father nor son wearing masks.
Panda Express, huh?
Yeah, they were at a Panda Express. Florida man said he attempted to. Let's see, Cardenas said he attempted to.
Cardenas
said he attempted to. inform the family.
Cardenas. Okay,
Yeah.
Humberto Cardenas.
Yeah, that guy.
A Lahaina resident.
Yeah.
Is that one of the islands?
Yeah.
Oh. He said he'd been in line at Panda Express on Saturday when a Florida family entered. How did they know?
Yeah.
How did they know this from Florida?
You won't wear no mask, brother.
Neither the father, because they still look tan but white, and they didn't wear no mask. That's how.
Yeah. Howly.
That's howly.
Howly, put on your mask. We got puka ihe.
Neither the father nor son wearing a damn mask. Cardenas said he attempted to inform the family of Hawaii's mask mandate, but the family refused to listen.
Yep.
No, you need to listen to me because I'm just some guy in line.
The father was like, do you work here? Mind your own business.
You know what? You know what?
What's up?
That should be the third golden rule.
Mind your own business.
No, the golden rule is do unto others. Well, basically, that's mind your own business.
I thought it was Stufu.
Stufu? Yeah, okay. There you go.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
That's it.
So, that is the golden rule. Shut the fuck up. Do unto others, leave me the fuck alone. That's the golden rule. That's the golden rule of Florida. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't know you. I don't want to know you.
Yeah. So I let them know again. Brother, you have to put on your mask. You in Hawaii. You're not back in your hometown. Gonna do that pretty good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Stupid howly.
The confrontation then turned physical. Cardenas said it began when a father put his finger on Cardenas' chest, and Cardenas meant, "Oh, Cardenas, he punched it." Guy turns around, "Listen, you."
Yeah.
And then
get your damn hands off.
and then Cardenas punched him. Well, that was it, man.
That's it. Yep.
That was it.
His father put his
finger at Cardenas' chest. His father put his finger on my chest, so out of defense, I hit him.
Yeah. Because you just don't touch someone.
You don't be just touching somebody with your COVID.
Yeah.
I hit him because you don't just touch someone. After that, his son came at me. Why were you close enough for him to touch you?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to be 6 feet apart?
That's right. I never laid my hands on him.
I never laid my hands on him, he said. You feel free to stand 6 feet away from me. That's COVID or not. I don't want your lice. Cardenas and his son hit him while his father held him back. Cardenas said the son hit him while the father held him back. Oh, it wasn't the father. It was the son.
Yeah.
Hey, you hit my dad, I kick your ass. Cardenas' mother witnessed the event and called the police before videotaping. Oh, well, at least she called the police first. She didn't just start videotaping. The aftermath of the incident was posted on Facebook and showed Cardenas with blood above his right eye. And the Maui police officers, ABC local station, KITV4 reported. Maui police filed disorderly conduct report and said all parties involved were issued a warning, but no arrests were made. Oh, that's great.
No, they're not going to arrest anybody.
Yeah,
Listen.
I'll buy you a beer. No, you got COVID.
Yeah. Wear your mask, Holy.
Hawaii's Governor David Ige only lifted mask mandates for outdoors on Tuesday, regardless of vaccination status.
Yeah.
Masks are still required indoors for everyone, which some find confusing with the Center for Disease Control and Prevention's recent changes in COVID guidelines. Cardenas said the experience has been frustrating for him as he works in the food industry and has to tell people to wear their masks. Did he work at the Panda Express? They get mad and they let out anger on us. They get verbally abusive and they start being rude. They expect aloha but don't give it in return. They expect aloha but don't give it in return, Cardenas said.
Yeah,
outsiders think they have all that privilege.
You know what's
all
funny?
right, listen.
It keeps saying outsiders, but the Hawaiian word for outsider is hali.
Hali.
Yeah.
Hali.
I'm just changing it for you guys so you really know what they say.
Yeah, it's basically anybody who's not Polynesian.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or Japanese.
Yeah, if you're not Hawaiian, you're not Hawaiian. Yeah.
I think the Japanese, they call them halis too.
Well, no. I did see.
You know the Asian people that live on the island that have been there for years?
They just, if you live there, you're Hawaiian.
Well, even the white guys, they don't still call them Highlands. The ones that built their house between the road and the beach, and you got to cut through their garage now to get to the beach.
No, those guys right there are called Californian assholes.
Hey, you mind not cutting through my garage?
Yeah, don't cut through my garage.
Take down the gate.
If the listeners
take down the fence. I walk between the houses.
Yeah. I have a little
You put up a fence, I gotta go through your garage, you stupid Hallie.
Yeah, Tony Spermicelli used to live there, so I have a little bit of insight. Just a little bit.
Oh my god, what am I missing here? Isaac DeHart, Rachel Sponsler. The fog rolls in. Oh, you guys are doing a heist. Don't remind Florida people, apparently you will get your butt beat.
We're so aggressive.
I'm going to stream until dawn today, and I'll probably be screaming a lot. God damn it! What's your horse's name? What was I saying that we get at this point? All right, so listen to I live in a tourist destination too.
Yes, we do. Miami.
And
it's all tourists.
The tourists, they show up and then was ist ein Hausen Burger Kingen? I have no idea what the hell. It's like
you said something in German.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I know it's in German.
No, we get tourists here, and we do our best to make them feel comfortable. And of course, you're not going to be happy because they're all sunburnt.
Yeah, it hurts.
But when the Florida man shows up to Hawaii, he's not going to be sunburned.
No, not really.
No, so he's just going to not want to wear a mask because fuck you.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's just something you got to live with. There's 50 states. We can go wherever we want. Got to take a plane to get to yours. People only got to hop on a Greyhound to get to ours, so I don't want to hear no complaints. But of course, they got all that privilege. It's called being a citizen of the United States of America. You can go to 50 different states without having to have a passport. It's It's not privilege. It's not privilege when everybody has it. It's called, this land is your land.
Yeah.
This land is my land. You stole it from the Indians. No, we developed it. I don't hear the Seminoles complaining. They're making a shit ton of money every year off of casinos. And they just made, with DeSantis, they just made the biggest gaming deal they've ever seen. And this is a tribe that actually pays out to their members. That's not what you call a member. What do you call them? What do you call them? Members of an Indian tribe.
Members of an Indian tribe?
I want to say members. I don't think that's the right word.
We don't call them pack.
It's like citizens of the tribe.
Citizens. No,
Anyway,
citizens.
every member of the Seminole tribe, they get I don't want to call it a stipend either, because that's not it either. They get all the tribal money, and they write everybody a check. These people don't have to fucking work, man. They do, some of them. Some of them, they just live out there. They go hunting when they want. They do whatever they. This is royalty. These guys are Florida royalty, and I don't know. They got their own thing out there, and I don't hear them complaining. I don't hear them complaining about the money. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. If there's some tribe right there that's got a casino and the people are scrounging, there's something going seriously wrong in that tribe.
Yes.
They're not giving the money to their members.
Too much fire water. Hey, I want to make a correction. Lahaina is actually on the island of Maui.
It's a town in Maui. On Maui.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, if you got your Hawaiian natives, and I know it's not a state and it's a state and not a tribe, but they basically have the same gripes. Why don't they have a tribe? Do they?
I'm sure, but it's the smallest percent of the whole island.
Yeah, but you petitioned for a reservation.
Well, I don't know if they did a long time ago, but I'm sure after the British pulled out, we took over. Something had to happen.
I'm gonna have to research and see what it's all about. I know there's the native Polynesians that live there.
That's right.
And whenever you have a population like that, there's some sort of government funding.
Yes.
They just need their cut of the tourism. That's all.
That's all I have to do. I mean, you see a lot of them, working in the hotel industry, stuff like that. The people that live there. I mean, it's just like living here. It's a job.
I don't know. Well, you know what? Here's the big difference between the Seminoles and every other tribe in the world.
Yep.
We're still at war.
Still at war with the Seminoles?
Well, we never signed a peace treaty.
No, they wouldn't accept it.
There was like 300 of them left down there, and they were still fighting. They wouldn't stop.
That's awesome.
Osceola turned himself in, I think.
Yeah.
But he had gotten so old that he couldn't. He had a choice. He could either kill himself or take him and his wives and turn themselves in, and then just retire. Basically, retire to prison, which he did. They treated him well, and until he was ready to die, and his wife's poisoned him.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. Well, they said, well, he's gonna die now, and he died.
And then he died.
I'm like, yeah, it sounds like poison to me. He was ready. He was ready to go, and he wanted all of his wives there with him, and
what if he knew he
wanted
was
to do it in a certain way, and that's how it happened. Poison.
Yeah, but what if he knew he was dying and he just said it easy? Some people know when they're dying. That's all I'm saying.
Poison, I tell you. Osceola was poisoned by his fifth wife.
I wouldn't see him having to
because the
poison
buck
himself.
stops there. They passed the poison down until they got to the last wife and says, "You do it, bitch."
I mean, you think they put a bunch of peyote in his cup, let him go out.
I don't know what they. Maybe it was in the oil that they rubbed on his skin.
Well, if they rubbed it on the skin, would it be in her hands too?
Yeah, but they were young.
They were younger.
Nah, I think they gave him a drink. Yeah, like peyote or something. Freeze the sun. Freeze the sun. Sun, Nini. You coming in just at the end.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's 11.
11:10. We've been going for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But anyway, whenever I see the word privilege,
That pisses me off.
you know I got something to say. Nobody truly owns the land. The land owns the people. Without the land, we cannot exist. Without it, we are the land. It is us.
Where do you want to take that?
I don't know. This little part right here, this is mine. You can't come in.
Unless I say so.
I put up a fence to keep you out, or to keep Mother Nature in.
Wait. Sign says.
Everybody, welcome. Come in, kneel down, and pray.
Oh man, I had a whole way of messing that song up, but I can't do it for this show because it's too dirty.
So here's the only thing. Some people take ownership of land to develop it, some to preserve it.
Right.
If you're doing either at the expense of others, that's when the government steps in, or should step in and say, hey, what's going on here? Oh, well, he built a dam up there on the river, and now we ain't got no water down here. And he's charging us to let the water out. You can't do that, dude.
Not only that, everybody on the other side of the dam is complaining that they're flooded.
It's
Well, farms
because the guy
underwater.
over here, he built a damn dam. He's drilling sideways into my oil well.
Yeah.
It's George Orwell. And then on the other side, there's people that will want to preserve wildlife, like the king's deer,
Yeah.
where the people are starving and the king is arresting people for hunting his deer.
Right. That's ridiculous.
That was one of the Robin Hood complaints. So
Yeah.
you can't come onto my land without bringing me coffee. Not my property. On my property. Oh, you bring coffee? Okay, come on in.
Yeah. Come on over.
My property.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of a real world example, and I know this: the government is buying up more and more what they call buffer zones.
What's a buffer zone?
It's like a strip of land, they say, to separate developments, to leave it as either untouched or landscaped, so there's no like buildings on it or something. And I'm like, yeah, but you keep buying more and more and more of it. It's a land grab. It's a government land grab. You basically, the government's goal is to have everybody living on government property. Because you know what they did? You know what they did? And I knew it was coming, and it came. And you know who told me?
Who?
BR.
Oh, BR.
Had to, if he wanted to smoke a cigarette, he had to leave his house, walk down the street, across, and stand on the other side of the street to smoke a cigarette. Because he was living in government housing, and they decided no smoking in your own damn house. He was paying rent. I think he was paying rent.
Yeah.
Or
he gets money and then he has to pay it. Yeah.
Right, but the thing is the government decided, okay, no smoking.
Right.
In your own home. And the reason they were able to do that is because they owned the home.
Yeah.
So when I hear about these buffer zones and I hear about the government buying up property, that is the end game. It's about control. They want to own the property that you live on so that they can make you comply with what they think is best for you. We are the eyes of the land. Without us, the land does not have eyes on which to see its own beauty. You are the eye of the earth. So what do you call it? Yeah, basically, I believe in private property, but with government regulation. So the government is supposed to come in to solve problems, to solve disputes, not force people
how to live.
under how to live under, force people to live under a government mandated ideology.
Right.
Yeah. You're hurting somebody, they come in. Hey, you can't hurt that person.
Can't hurt them.
Hey, you're being a nuisance. You're causing trouble. You're doing something that's harming others. The government has to come in and, hey, you can't do that. Or let's say a guy bought up all the farmland and decided to stop growing food, and this is the only source of food. This doesn't happen in the United States because it's a global economy.
Yeah.
But it's just a for instance. And he buys it all up and decides, nah, we're gonna get rid of all this food and start, build a horse track or something.
Make a coal mine.
But that happens to be where all the people are getting their food from.
Right.
Or like a coal mine, and the guy decides to buy it and stop mining coal when the entire town, that's their source of income.
That's where all their income comes from. And so you shut down the coal mine, which is a recent thing that happened. It happened recently.
But you bought a plot of land up there in the hills, and you're not bothering anybody. You do whatever you want on it, unless But you buy up the entire hill, and then decide, nobody can suckle anymore at this teat.
Yeah.
Then that is also a problem.
I'm king of the mountain.
Yeah. You're taking up the resources.
Right.
Because of you, Earth can see its own beauty. If it makes you feel better, I'll be streaming Red Dead 2 later as well. There'll be lots of screaming. Not sure I like it, lol. But at any rate, this story. Anyway, we went off on a tangent once I heard I saw this word privilege right here.
Yeah.
They come to Hawaii expecting to get aloha, all that respect, but they come here without any aloha, any respect, and they get mad, and when they don't receive it. Eater reported at 31% respondents to a survey said they had interacted with over 30 people not wearing masks during their shift in 2020. Aside from the threat of physical violence, a report from One Fair Wage said nearly 65% of workers reported customers docking tips if they were asked to follow. See, the problem is if they don't do it, then the cops come in and they write it down.
Right.
And then not necessarily cops, code inspectors, which in some places is the fire department. Anyway, they come in and shut down the restaurant. And then if they don't shut the restaurant down, that's when the cops come in and arrest people. But
let me tell you what, if that guy would have been in there, and that panda, during high surf advisory season, this event would have never happened. That kid would have been surfing.
The on-duty manager of Panda Express, I have seen the attitudes on people's faces in Florida here.
Yeah.
I see a guy walking around in a store without. If the sign on the door says to put on a mask, right. I wear this. I put it on. Right.
But why? Why do you do it?
Huh?
Tell them why you do it.
So nobody messes with me.
Exactly. That's why we do it. That's why we do it.
The only reason I'm putting it on is so that nobody bothers me.
Yeah.
Like putting it on so that I won't get harassed.
That's the whole reason.
So, but I go in and I'll see people not wearing the masks, and sometimes they're just doing their thing because they're used to it now. But I'd see the attitude on their faces, just daring somebody to say something to me.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, they want the same thing I want. They're just going about it a different way.
Right.
They want to be left the fuck alone. I put on a mask so people will leave me alone. I dare you to fuck with me. I dare, because next time you'll leave me the fuck alone. That's
half the people in Florida anyway. They're going, "Oh, I got the vaccine." They didn't get the vaccine. They're just telling a lie and they're not wearing a mask.
Yeah, because it's none of your damn business.
Exactly. It's none your business.
Yeah, I haven't won good on slots in days. What is this? Why am I looking at an ad here? Oh, because it's on the page that we're looking at. It's Jack Jr.
All right, Drac Jr.
With his
This was last
Pokemon
night,
cards.
right?
Yeah.
All right.
Jack Jr. Pokemon.
Is that card really worth $250?
Is what?
$250, that card?
He's showing his Pokemon cards.
To,
Pokemon!
the one that Austin BMX was talking about?
He said one of the... Alright, so Larry held up a card and read him the numbers, and Austin looked it up, and he said it was worth $155.
Oh, 150. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to my friend. Your mom will kick your ass.
Yeah.
I'll kick your ass. You sell it to your friend for $155.
Your friend knows exactly the value of that card. He's a collector too, apparently. But you gotta love the.
Oh, Austin was having a shit when he saw him with the card do that
Oh
to me.
yeah,
It's like,
he just flipping it.
put that card back in its case.
Yeah.
Put it in its sleeve. What are you doing? Inconceivable.
Yeah, has you ever seen Austin's setup in his camera
nice
pans around
setup.
his room?
He got it.
He's got like all this collector stuff on shelves, and it's all nice and neat, you know. And
I showed off some of my collectibles. I brought out my Brave Rating. Oh yeah, here it is. I left the camera and I came back with Brave Rating.
oh yeah.
I got the Delta missile.
Raiden.
Not Raiden.
Raiden.
It's not Raiden.
You said Raiden?
Raiden, yeah. I shot him with the Delta missile. He's
What?
like, what is that? He thought it was, he didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And I pulled the thing and it goes, toot, and it
Yeah.
shot it at him.
The Delta missile still works. Kung Fu
I still
grip.
have them. Nobody has it's missing.
Yeah.
Everybody's lost them. I still have mine. The stickers are messed up, but, and then, oh, I was going to put it back.
Hey, look, his axe
Alright.
comes off and he's got a vacuum.
All right, so check it out. Watch this. Watch this. Did you see Larry?
Yeah.
It's like the fish shot off. This is neat.
I shot my fist off. Now I can vacuum the floor with the rest of it. He's got a vacuum.
Is your son? Yes, Frieza, it's my son. That's me. Hee-ho. That's Jack Jr., Larry. And he's wearing a green shirt in front of a green screen.
Oh, it makes him disappear.
And I brought something else out when I came back. Gizmo.
Gizmo! Everybody loved Gizmo. What's that?
I just realized all my toys are Japanese.
Yes, they are. Yes.
Weren't Gremlins supposed to be?
Yeah, that was
Weren't
definitely-
Gremlins supposed to be Japanese?
I think everything like that was Japanese, yeah.
No, I mean the folklore.
Oh, the folklore. You know, I
Gremlins.
don't remember if it was Japanese or Chinese.
No, they said it was a Japanese man that sold it to the guy.
Right?
And it was during the war in the Pacific when
Okay.
airplanes were failing, unexplained, hydraulic failures and stuff like that. They would say it was Gremlins.
Gremlins, yeah.
Because
yeah,
it was some kind of little.
during World War II. Yeah.
Yeah, it was some kind of folklore,
Yeah.
so like little monsters that would mess things up, like Loki.
Yes. It looks like there's going to be a Loki series
Really?
coming out on the Disney Channel.
Oh
With-
yeah, and
with
Obi-Wan,
that actor. Yeah, yeah.
or a movie. It's an Obi-Wan movie.
So I'm going to check that out when it comes out.
All right, so that's all, folks. Y'all come back now. You hear?
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for coming out and watching the morning show with Drac and Tony Spermicelli. Oh, the music came back on. Turn that off. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and share my videos on your social media. And yeah, we're gonna be. What are we gonna do? Hopefully I'll get home in time to stream Trove with my boys. I've only got one call lined up so far. I had a good week. A lot of calls came in, like all at the same time. Boredom may just be the absence of curiosity. I don't remember any of these Jesus quotes.
Well, that did.
Bye, Drac and Tony. Frieza says. Sayonara. So yeah, we'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys later for Red Dead Online. Till then, happy hunting and yeah.
Oh.